Hello, Planeswalkers. Thanks so much for taking some time out of your busy day to stop on by here and check us out. This is MaxxPowered Gaming. We're going to be taking you into a little bit of our OZ Tokes deck, which is an Orzhov tokens nonsense thing that we put together to show off our recent Orzhov Guild Bundle cosmetic package. So that cosmetic package comes with couple of cards that are upgraded here. We'll start with Kaya, who is the mythic card that comes with this set. Legendary Planeswalker. She is the leader of Orzhov, so that's the way it works out, is the guild leader of each of the guilds is the mythic card that you get, and you get this very nice looking 360-degree camera rotating art on all the cards, which is very nice. So Kaya is the mythic. As far as your rare, or second in command in the Orzhov Guild, is Teysa Karlov, and more art where it looks very nice. I think it's a great touch to the game. In addition, we also pick up the Godless Shrine. So there's the Godless Shrine. We went ahead and purchased the isolated chapel since we already invested into Orzhov here, which I really like the look of this chapel. I think it's very nice. Very nice, as they say. And in addition, we also picked up the Tithe taker. We run the Tithe in a couple of our decks. It's a pretty good overall card. It'll be around for a long period of time, so that's why we decided to invest in that as well. And if you're curious to see when you have a deck open how you can see which of your cards can be cosmetically upgraded, you click on this little star icon or diamond icon right here. And it will limit your deck to only cards that it offers cosmetic upgrades for. It'll highlight the ones that you already own, and you can scroll over. That's very nice for Dawn of Hope, actually. I like that a lot. You can scroll over all the cards to see what their cosmetic upgrades are. Center for the scales is also very nice to look at. Karn Nefali. So we'll go ahead and get into this game. This deck is, well, it's a deck, and it's what we're playing with right now because we bought the Orzhov Guild package, so we're going to be using the Orzhov Guild package. Alright, we are up against Nai. 3 mana in our opening hand with a history on turn 3. And some options from that point forward, so we'll go ahead and keep this. Here's another enhancement. We forgot to turn on our deck, so we'll do that next turn. But here's another enhancement, which is our Kaya portrait, which also came with the guild package. Growth Chamber Guardian coming in. We'll go ahead and get rid of that threat right now. I very much highly value Growth Chamber Guardians in early game because if you spend 3 mana, it's basically they replace themselves. So that's very nice. Thorn Lieutenant. Alright, so obviously Gruul aggro mid-range deck. We will match Thorn Lieutenant with, yep, our history. Turn 4 is probably going to be a Seraph. Yeah, let's at least cause him to get a removal in here. Rhythm of the Wild coming in. We will not have that stay in the game. Very easy decision to make. We will stick our Dawn of Hope out. And we will attack with 8. takes it all. Alright, so what I wanted to showcase is these cards look very nice. And you can see that there's a pretty consistent 360 degree rotating clockwise direction. But if you look at where your cursor is, you can also dictate on the card the camera angle. Nice little extra touch they added to it. Alright, we're in pretty good shape right here. He did drop another rhythm down. And I think, yeah, if we do this, let's go ahead and give you vigilance. So the plan here is he's got a rhythm coming in, which means he's going to come in with something big. That's clear as day. We wanted to continue to do some damage, and now we've got a pretty significant threat. So we've got a 4... Ooh, double rhythm. May have just gotten a little bit too slow. Alright, don't need a second Dawn of Hope. We'll have the same plan here. Where do we go with a token? And we just get a scoop. Alright. Nice game there. We'll continue onward. If we somehow win 5 games in a row, we'll invest in another cosmetic. Heck, I liked the way that Seraph looked. We may pick the Seraph up. Alright, opening hand. 3 mana. And some early game options, so we'll keep this. Alright. So... don't necessarily have a amazing turn 3, though. We did just pick you up. Yeah, let's drop the Glory out. We'll start with the Tithe Taker. Nope, we will be paying our Shrine to cast down this Steam Game. Obviously it becomes top priority. Luckily we have the ability to do so. There we go. Alright, what else does Red Dern have for us today? I think we actually drop out the history here. Yes, let's do this. And the plan might be on next turn to drop out the sword. Following turn, Teysa, and then we'll see. Getting the sword out is nice because it does spawn a token, and all of our tokens get lifelink through Teysa. One less token we have now. So we did pick up a usable 4th mana. I think we just load the board up a little bit here. Alright, prevent a little bit of damage from his creatures at the very least. Let's see how he treats this. Another lava runner. Alright, so that worked out fairly nice for us, I'll say so. I think we dropped the Teysa to get the lifelink off of our knight here. Hold back, just go in with our knight, so we'll be gaining 4 health. He may not have recognized that. That is extremely discouraging for a red deck. Now he's reading where that came from. He just recognized it. And he scoops. Alright. There we go. Let's keep this train going on. There's a lot of people talking about the cosmetics today. Of course, all the people who don't want to spend the money saying it's too much and it's unfair that they tied a lot of cards into the guild packages. And at the end of the day, I think you can argue any side of any decision that's made around this. However, this is a free-to-play game. And if it's not generating revenue, they're not going to be investing the resources back into the game. So, while a lot of people, including myself, are not going to be going overboard with any of the new cosmetics, I'll invest a little bit into it. The game does have whales, and the whales are thousands of dollar spenders, that if something is available, they will own it and they will buy it because they have the disposable income to do so. So I'm personally thankful that those people exist, which help funds the game to make it more enjoyable for me, who does invest a little bit, and gives our completely free-to-play players a very enjoyable game to have fun in. We'll go ahead and drop that druid. Don't want any ramping going on here. And attack with our Tithe Taker. We'll check out some art. Very nice how you can move the cursor around to dictate the direction of the card. And a very nice and smooth, clockwise, fluid movement on the explosion of the card. Alright, we didn't pick up a mana, which is unfortunate because a Seraph would have been very nice right now. He does have a bit more ramp. I think we go with another Tithe Taker here. And we hold back. Beast Whisper, so we will definitely be playing our Enforcer. Still no mana. Hold back. He picks up his 5th mana, so we're now 2 behind. Technically, we're 4 behind, since he has 2 ramps available now. He still has 4 mana available, brings out a Growth Chamber, draws another card. Definitely getting overwhelmed here, especially if we're not drawn into some mana. Oh, that Kaya's Wrath would be nice right about now. Alright, so not a whole lot to do. Getting a bit mana starved. Currently 3 turns back on mana, a total of 5 mana behind where we'd like to be right now. He still has enough to ramp up. Oh, he just overextends like a crazy person. But again, I guess you can overextend when you're drawing a card for every creature that's played, which a green deck does have several ways to do so. Alright, well that doesn't help us too much. And this game is about over. We'll see if we draw into our Wrath the next turn. We'll give it one more nice turn here. Oh, that would be a very satisfying Settle the Wreckage or a Wrath. He can still play that Growth Chamber with his 2 he does. Just the one, eh? Alright, we did not draw into what we were looking for, so we'll go ahead and concede this up. Move on to our next game. We're just having some fun here with this Orzhov Tokens deck. Taking advantage of some of our nice card art. And here we go. Opening hand, 2 mana. This is going to be a mulligan. Don't need 2 Teysas. Don't need 3 turn 4s. Much better. Much better. And it's not a bad card to have early game. But we don't need it right now. It's more of a later game card for us. We don't have any consistent way of... Alright, so we'll go ahead and... Hello? There's our nice Godless Shrine. Change the direction of the art. I enjoy the cosmetics. A little differentiator there between your normal day-to-day play. Tithe Taker coming in. We'll probably replicate that with our own. There's our isolated chapel, which is very enjoyable for me at least. Oh, does that seem a bit faster? Yeah, look at that. It appears to be a little bit faster. Maybe there's just more movement and it's the same. Alright, let's see what do we got here. Huh, how did we get into this mirror? That's interesting. Let's go ahead and drop. Don't really have anything else to do, so why not? Another Enforcer coming in. It's crazy how of all the jank, of all the decks, of all the everything, get matched up with the mirror. Do we just want to block this? No, because we got a Teysa coming in next turn. Or do we play a Seraph? Yeah, let's play our Seraph. And I would go Teysa the following turn to see if we can trigger no attacks. So we can at least block the flyers now. See what kind of removal they have coming in. She is not legendary, so a simple cast down suffices. But everybody's pretty hesitant with the Afterlife too. Conclave. We will... Alright, don't have much more of an option here. Yeah, let's put our Teysa out. We'll at least be able to get a double afterlife with our Tithe taker. Another enforcer coming in. And yes, we will soak this up. Because our tokens have lifelink. We will most certainly drop another Seraph down. We will only go through the air. See if he takes a sacrifice. He should, because we have vigilance. Alright, this mirror match is starting to become less of a mirror match. Resplendent. Okay, I don't think it's legendary, right? Nope, so our cast down should work just fine. We will no block that. Do I want to get out a whole bunch of tokens right now is the question. Or do I just cast down? Might as well going with her. Let's just end him right now with that. Before he can assign a blocker. He doesn't take anything as a blocker. Should have paid one for vigilance. We did not. We'll pop out a Tithe. Okay. Doing all right here, I'd say so. And you get a scoop. And Karn could be on the chopping block here. At the end of the day, he just serves as an awkward draw. But we do like our tokens in the deck. It works very well with our Teysa. They all have lifelink. That was interesting. Deck is somewhat performing, I'll say. We'll keep at it because since we've invested in Orzhov, we will dedicate to brewing up something that's going to be competitive that we can take into the ranked. Alright, opening hand, 3 mana with a little bit of early game action and some options on turn 4. We'll keep this. I believe the plan here should be to start with our Folly. Late game card, don't need that. We'll drop an Enforcer out. Let's kind of see what kind of flavor we're up against. Double white mana so far. Alright, we do not need to pay. And we'll take advantage of the moment of craving. was nice to have the option there between Moment of Craving and Cast Down. He uses a Seal Away. Maybe not the best use there. With only a Healer's Hawk, we'll go ahead and drop a Karn.
I battle for the forces of good.
Yeah, let's draw.
You may regret that choice.
Nice. He's like, whoa, check out that cool cosmetics, bro. Pride Maid. Hello, Cast Down. Bye bye, Pride Maid. And we'll see if there's anything worthwhile to pay for. No, looks like we're just getting a regular old swamp here. 3 mana, nothing to cast, so I might as well get our tap Shockland out of the way without paying for it. Bugler coming in. We'll be able to kill that Healer's Hawk through virtue of Absolution. Nice. We'll be able to wipe out that Tithe Taker as well. So this is nice. This is a great use of this card. Bye bye. Nice. Probably should have dropped a token out there. And we get a scoop. Not bad at all. Enjoying this deck very much. I'm just going to keep telling myself that I'm enjoying this deck very much as an excuse for the tokens. I mean, an excuse to play with the cosmetics. Could be really annoying and build towards an Esper cosmetic deck. Okay. We will keep this hand. Don't really need to see a visitation so early, but I think everything else is decent. A nice full curve. We can draw into 1 more mana. So this should be interesting for us. See if we can make it against this red deck. Rakdos burn, maybe. Nope, not quite a burn. We have a creature deck. Prime target for our Ethereal Absolution. Maybe we'll only show white at this point. Alright, so we'll be taking out that Fireblade if he does attack. Nice play there. We will take out the Fiend. Well played hand. He got himself another light up the stage. Different flavor of a Rakdos aggro deck. Sure, he attacks with both. We'll take out the Fireblade. Oh, that's a built-in spectacle cost. That's nice. Alright, so there's our mortified target next round. Don't necessarily need the mana, so we might as well drop in our shrine this turn. we will hold back to see if we can get a nice, maybe we get a Teysa next turn and grab 8 lifelink out of this. Although I'm sure we'll get lightning bolted here. I guess he's contemplating whether he goes face with the bolt or not. Alright, let's see what he chooses to do. Alright, he goes face. Right to the face. Is there a Teysa right there? Card number 49. There's not. We won't show any of our hand right now. Brings him down. Drop out a Tithe and another history. He's not going to be able to get through us now, which is nice. He does 2 damage. Alright, so he's hoping that he drew into his damage spells that he needed. There's 3 of it. And there's a nice hand refill with a Rix. Alright, we will definitely pick up the 2 health here. And we'll close in the gap. Does he have lethal? Two lightning strikes. Combination of skewers. He's got enough for 2 skewers back to back as well. Maybe he just doesn't have any he's gonna rope out. Maybe he alt F4. Maybe he just feels like wasting some time. And salt mining a little bit right now. Lucky hands, you're salting it up. You know, there was a major news organization that got delivered over 6,000 pounds of salt today, which is quite hilarious. That's all I'll say on that topic. Lucky hands, I'm disappointed in you. We are disappointed. You're being streamed, you're being recorded, you're going down in the history books as some bad hands, some man hands. Reference? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? No? Alright. Guess I am getting a little bit too older than I thought. And we did just get a roped dope out of it. And we'll just go ahead and attack in. Alright. Lucky hands, you sore loser, you. Claim prize. I think we're probably getting close to that wins to buy something, right? Weren't we talking about maybe picking up another one here? Maybe do we buy the Seraph and add the last one to the deck? It is a very nice 4 of. Yeah, let's get crazy, right? No, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do any of that nonsense. We can just play again. I will definitely be buying some more cosmetics. I like to differentiate. I'm definitely a ex-Hearthstone player, competitive ex-Hearthstone player, that would always invest so I could dust. And of course the ratios were never in your advantage. So you had to dust a lot of epics and a lot of legendaries to try and get those legendary golden cards. Alright, anyway, back to here. 3 mana, opening hand, cast down, not really any creatures, not really a very strong opener. Contemplating, but we'll keep it. If we see a creature come down, cast down on turn 2 will be a nice use of our mana. However, right now, let's check out our nice chapel. Alright. 3, we will get rid of that right off the bat. Don't need any extra card draw happening, even if it will give us a life advantage. Treasure map. So he was all about the draw, huh? Well, we'll play the sword. Tis a shame that we didn't pick up into a 4th mana there. Tis still a shame that we don't have our 4th mana. Do have a Mortify up and available. In this scenario, we would definitely probably play our... What just got exiled? I forget. Mortify. Still no mana. It's getting to be a shame. Shame game. Getting shamed here. I think we did cut. I think we are at 23 mana instead of 24, but... tis the game. Still no mana. Ouch. And we have to start discarding. So all we've got so far is Orzhov colors, so we'll play it out and see what kind of deck we're up against here. Finally got a mana. Finally got a mana. I think we try and get another mana here. I probably should have played a creature down for our sword to have more of an impact, but instead we'll just go token. Not too shabby. We could drop a nice Teysa down. Give ourselves lifelink. Let's see, what is the play? I think our play is maybe to start with a Seraph here. We'll just swing in for 2. Cast down. He must be holding some ridiculous amounts of removal if he chose to cast down our 2/2 artifact token, leaving our Seraph out. Do we get Vraska'd? Not yet. He still could. You can scry and still Vraska. Play land out there. I'm sure he's waiting for us to cast our shield or our sword before he does some damage. So we'll give him another target here to cast it on first. Now he will think twice. No, he just takes it. Interesting. He did not have any more removal or chose not to use it. Maybe got a nice Caius Wrath built up here, but we will gain 4 flyers from our Seraph, since Teysa is out at the time of death. So, yep, that's what he was contemplating. All right. 3 and 3. We can... Let's go ahead and do this. And we get a nice 2/2 out of it. Settle the wreckage. Should have saw that coming. Well, at least we got plenty of mana at this point. Now, getting our Dawn of Hope out would be nice. And I guess in that scenario we should have probably taken more planes, but whatever. Five, 6 mana, 7 mana, 8 mana, 9 mana, 10 mana. Yep. Nope. Returns 2 lands, cards for the graveyard. So it just kind of puts everybody back. I guess that is a pretty decent follow-up. I could really make this game awkward and throw down a Mortify right now. Yeah, let's just make this interesting. So nobody gets lands back in the battlefield now. That's a fun combo. That is a very fun combo. Yep, nothing I can do either. Ah, this game's gonna take forever. Alright, still no lands. He's got 3 out. And we'll just move on from this one. Hadn't seen that combo before. That was fun. And we'll go one more game here with our OZ Tokes. Some janksness, just to show off and have fun with some of our newly acquired cosmetic cards. All right, here we go. Bum, bum, bum. We will keep this hand. Let's start with a shrine. Greet PKT Dropbox. Yep, I guess we are going to be dropping out Dawn of Hope here. Alright, here comes a history. We can do a Seraph next turn. And we get an instant scoop. Not quite instant. That one doesn't count. Let's lose one more time here. Here we go. Alright, opening hand, it's a bit slow, but we'll keep it. Keep forgetting to change our deck backing as well. Mago Cor de Rosa. Hello, Maga. I'm just gonna call you Maga. Alright, opt. Did you get something delicious? We actually can make a play here, so let's not pay for it. Is it colors so far? Chart of course coming in. Alright, so we don't have a 3-play, so now we will play our shrine. Let it come in tapped. Hit. And back to admiring our nice 3D cards. Just looking for a card draw there, I assume. Did get our 4th mana. Doesn't look like he's holding. Alright, so we have a threat on the board now. Let's see how it's removed. Probably Lava Coil would be the best play for him. Maybe he's digging for a Lava Coil here. Alright, so I think we come in here with a Karn. Take advantage of his mana being capped. Does he spend his treasures to maybe negate? Allows us to keep things. We'll use it to gain a draw this turn.
I'll make use of that later.
He gives gives us the Seraph, so he's got something coming in that he doesn't want it to be removed. Swing for 5. Forgot to use Vigilance. He just pops a Revitalize. Smothering Tithe coming in. Alright, do we have some kind of emergency power Smothering Tithe deck? If that is the case, let's see here. We do have a chance of playing our Ethereal Absolution. If we draw a mana. So let's see if he gives us a mana here.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Yep, looks like we're definitely going to be getting a mana. And I think this is the play. At this point, we'll just start dropping in constructs with our Karn. Ooh, is he holding a Settle the Wreckage? He might be. Alright, let's... What is he exiled? Let's just go in here. Let him use his Settle the Wreckage on us. There it is. Thought so. Ah, nice play would have been to use my Mortify, not Pain. Then no, he still would have had 2. Yep. We knew that was happening. That's okay. Next. Luckily, we have another one. And let's go ahead get a token out. Alright, so we got a couple little flyers back here. Let that resolve. We will pay our 2. If it was a creature card, actually I don't want to do that. He doesn't have any creatures. Do we have a counter coming in? Alright, he lets that resolve, or it resolves. Don't know if he could have done anything anyway. Let's swing for the 6. And let's assume that he's probably got a Nova in his hand again. Gives us the Tithe. We'll drop another Tithe. And we will end our turn. Oh, that's cool. You can kind of move them independently of each other here. Together when it's on that side of the card. Huh. Alright, so we thought we had a Nova. He did. That's fine. We still have enough for lethal since we dropped our second Tithe down. Let's see if he has an answer. 2 mana. 3 mana. He does Revitalize, so he does have an answer. We will pay the mana. Oops. Alright. What's the play here? I think we do this. And I think we grab our Kaya. Let's get rid of that Tithe. And in addition, we will also come out here. Do we deny the mana and eliminate the treasure, or do we exile 2? Let's eliminate one more possibility of them doing something. Goes for a big draw into a big scoop is what I see coming here. Or he's anticipating his scoop, and he does. Alright. Some fun stuff here. Let's go ahead and take that. And we'll run through the deck one last time here before we sign off. This is our OZ Tokes deck. 2 Dawn of Hope, 4 Tithe Takers, 3 Cast Downs, 2 Moment of Cravings, 3 Orzhov Enforcers, 3 History of Benalias, 2 Kaya Orzhov Usurpers, 3 Mortifies, 1 Sigild's Sword of Valeron, 1 Vraska's Contempt, 3 Seraph of the Scales, 4 Teysas, 1 Helm of the Host, 2 Karns, 1 Divine Visitation, 1 Ethereal Absolution, 23 lands I believe, including 4 Memorial to Glories, and 2 Memorial to Follies. So that's going to be it for us, from us tonight, folks. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you another time. Thanks so much. MaxxPowered Gaming.